The information and discussions shared on the Love Show are from personal accounts and experiences. Listener discretion is advised. This episode contains explicit language and frank discussions of adult themes or sexual content that may not be suitable for all audiences. Any communications, considerations, or recommendations are not a substitute for medical, psychological, or licensed professional help in wellness or recovery. Please seek a qualified practitioner regarding specific needs or concerns. We thank you and hope you enjoy the show.
Welcome to The Love Show, an exploration of love, romance, relationships, and sacred sexuality. This is your invitation to dive deeper into your innermost self and strengthen the bonds of love and intimacy. Jennifer Rose is an international psychic medium, transformational guide, channel, writer, and healer. With the help of fellow trailblazers, Jennifer's mission is to combine timeless wisdom and modern spiritual awareness to transform and evolve humanity, all while encompassing healthy transformative love, epic beauty, and divine connection. Now here is your host, Jennifer Rose.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy summer. And welcome to the Love Show. I'm Jennifer Rose, and we are on the Sacred Spiral Network. How are you all doing today? I hope you're all doing well, had a fabulous weekend. And for my friends in the US, I hope you had a fabulous 4th of July holiday with all of the fireworks and family fun and so forth too. I'm very excited to be having Miss Karen Bonofiglio joining me shortly as my special guest here today on the Love Show. So very excited about that. She's been here with me before on my sister show, Embracing Infinity. And here we're going to be talking about finding love after losing your partner to spirit world and what goes on with that, and hear all of her stories and all she has to share and all the wisdom that she's learned. So it's going to be a very fun show, but an enlightening show, and also a very sacred and special love-filled show as well too. So I'm so happy that you all here are joining us here and supporting Miss Karen. As you know, she also has a show on the Sacred Spiral Network, Inner Realms, Outer Journeys. And so very excited to have her as my guest once again here today. So a couple of quick announcements. This coming Friday is my sister show, Embracing Infinity. It is at 12 p.m. Pacific time and 8 p.m. in the UK. And I have a lovely guest, Elizabeth Stouter, joining me here for that. And we're going to be talking about, surviving in the 3D world after having a spiritual awakening. And she has a really combined knowledge of different facets of neuroscience and shamanism and so forth that have helped her to navigate her own journey and all of her clients that she works with too. So we got a very important discussion because this is something that's not talked about enough. So we're really happy to be bringing that forward. And coming up this next coming Monday is a week off of the Love Show. So we'll see you back here in 2 weeks. So that's it for my announcements, but lots of fun shows coming up on the Sacred Spiral Network all week long. Please do come and join. Okay, let's say hi to everybody who's here so far, and then we'll go ahead and bring Miss Karen on very shortly everywhere too. So I saw Miss Evelyn was here nice and early. So welcome, Evelyn. Good to see you over in Solvang. I hope you're doing well, beautiful, and I hope you had a great 4th as well. And I see Jeffrey here is here too. So good to see you, Jeffrey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Miss Mary Coombs, welcome. Great to see you as well. Thank you so much for joining us. I see beautiful Crystal Lee Pitchy is here too. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. Welcome. Thank you for being here as well too. And the lovely Jennifer McCormick as well. So happy to see you, my friend. She's always coming in and supporting. And it's like 2 a.m. in the UK. So that's love. That's definitely a lot of love. So welcome. Thank you all again for putting hashtag live in the comments. That does help to tell the algorithms over on Facebook and YouTube that we're doing something good here. And it helps to kind of get that the message out to more people to come on and view and join the space with us and contribute with us as well, too. So I appreciate that. Also, we do appreciate follows over on Facebook as well, for myself, for my beautiful guest, Karen Bonofiglio, for the Sacred Spiral Network, and our lovely producer, Kelly Brickle, as well. Greatly appreciated. If you have a chance to heart our video when you're on Facebook, or give it a thumbs up when you're on YouTube, also greatly appreciated. And you can subscribe to all of our YouTube channels as well, too. So for Miss Kelly Brickle, it's at Sacred Spiral Network and at Kelly Brickle. And for Karen Bonofiglio, it's at Inner Realms Outer Journeys. And for myself, it's at Medium Jennifer Rose. So thank you so much. If you feel so inclined, we greatly appreciate it. It helps us to keep growing and spreading the love. So Miss Charlene Shaz, also from the UK, welcome. Thank you for being here. Great to see you. And again, good to see you too. Again, Miss Mary Coombs, thank you so much. Lots of love coming your way. I see Michael Christopher is here joining us as well. Good to see you, friend. Thanks for being here. Michael Christopher was just a guest on Karen's show earlier this afternoon too. So that was a lot of fun to watch as well too. So please do go catch the replay on Karen's channel and on the Sacred Spiral Network. So great to see you all. Thank you all for being here. And the lovely Nancy Murtala, the queen of fashion and sparkle, is here too. So welcome, Nancy. Thank you for joining us, my dear friend. Great to see you. Beautiful. So, okay, everybody, let me get my glasses on. Can love truly be amplified from the other side? Author and spiritual entrepreneur Karen Bonofiglio joins us today to discuss losing her soulmate, witnessing his spirit, and her healing journey back into the dating world. Get ready for a heartfelt conversation. We've got hope, we've got humor, we've got green flags and maybe some red ones too as she's navigating the dating world. Our beautiful Karen Bonofiglio is an international award-winning author of Whoever Dies First Wins, a story of survival, a beacon of hope, and a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Immersed in spirituality after great loss, she learned to thrive again as she journeyed beyond the veil into the afterlife. Karen is also the creator and producer of her podcast, Inner Realms Outer Journeys, bringing people a different way of looking at life, different realities to expand and open their horizons. A lifelong teacher and writer, Karen combines her skills as a spiritual entrepreneur with a generous heart. So let us, without further ado, welcome the beautiful and lovely and magical queen, Karen Bonofiglio.
Oh my gosh, Jennifer, what a welcome. I gotta tell you, I gotta up my game on my channel just listening to you. Lord, that was wonderful. So
thank you.
Around. I'm not kidding. That was great. Thank you so much.
I love you very much. I'll make sure you feel welcome and special. Hi, Brian Lar.
I'm gonna adjust me just a little bit. There we go. There we go.
Beautiful. Now we can see your lovely outfit. It's all pink and red and rosies and florals. It's lovely. You look gorgeous. And I appreciate it. We appreciate love. There's a lot of love here.
Yeah. And hello, everyone. I love the way she greeted you. I can't chat back with you, but I can recognize you. Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
Long time no see. Hey, guess what, Michael? I'm a little nervous. Now I understand why you were nervous.
I know it's different being on the other end, isn't it? Sometimes we host and then sometimes we're the guest, and it is a little bit of a different feeling.
It is.
So.
And you wonder why they're nervous. And now I know why. Yeah. So we're going to have a good time. And I'm just going to say, buckle up.
Buckle up. Let's go. Okay, my darling. So we did start off about a year ago, I believe, with talking about your first book, Whoever Dies First Wins, and what a true love story that was. So I hope people have a chance and go watch the replay if they didn't get a chance to catch that episode of Embracing Infinity. And since then, a lot has changed. You have been navigating, looking for love and dating and seeing what's next in your area. And so we've got a lot to talk about.
We do. We could fill volumes. We really could. I have gone through so much.
What made you want to start like getting your feet wet in the field of dating again?
Oh, we're gonna go straight to the dating. Okay.
Oh, do you want to go back in time?
No, that's fine. We can go straight to the dating. Okay. for those of you that don't know me, I lost my husband 6 years ago. And I just wanted to die. I did not want to hang around here anymore. I wanted to go be with him.
Yeah.
But I decided, he started visiting me, and my spirituality cracked wide open. And he told me to write the book. So I wrote the book. And I keep moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. I listen to my guides. I listen to the guidance. And then I kind of felt, well, I miss companionship. I miss male energy. I miss intimacy. And so I started to go into the dating world, which is quite unusual. And I don't know your experience with it, but mine was quite unusual. I went on one site, and I found out that when I went on the first site, one of my friends texted me, and she goes, "Don't do it. Just don't do it. Men lie." No offense, men. This is what I was told. Men lie. And so went on the dating website, met a couple really nice guys. And then Kristen Miller, she can look at photographs and tell you about that person. And she was telling me these things that I didn't want to hear. And I have the luxury, since I have my own podcast, of doing a meet and greet before I meet anyone. And all of a sudden, these people that were so interested in me, and I said, well, let's do a little meet and greet. And so, I can feel your energy, and you can feel my energy, and, see that connection. I got ghosted. I got ghosted.
Perhaps their photo was taken 20 years ago. They didn't want you to know.
And don't do that, you guys. You got to show what you look like.
Yeah, just be you. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my pictures are always updated. So that was my first experience with it. And I was just kind of, put off with it. Another time I went, I get this hair, and I got this wild hair, and I thought, I'm going to do this again, maybe a year later. And different dating website, one that costs a little more. I thought, well, maybe I'll get a different caliber of people that way. And same thing happened. Same thing happened exactly with that dating website. When I wanted to meet them, all of a sudden, they don't reply. So I quit that dating website. Now I did it the third time, thinking, oh, maybe 3 is a charm. And went on that dating website. I met one gentleman online. He was, do I tell all this stuff, Jennifer? I don't want to get banned or anything. But so I met this guy on a nice site, and we talked, and we decided to meet for lunch. And I don't know if you know this story, Jennifer. We met for lunch. I liked him. He was educated. He was nice looking. He carried himself well. Nice. He was a professor, and had recently moved back to my area. And when I walked into the restaurant, he was there ahead of me. He was sitting on a bench by the window, and all of a sudden he started tilting and leaning over. And I'm thinking, God, is this guy having a stroke? And I, yeah, you don't know the story. And so I said, are you okay? Are you all right? And yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right. And we went and had lunch. We had a lovely lunch. He was very gracious, very kind, wanted to know about me. He ordered my food. We were talking about what we were going to order, and he ordered my food. And I kind of liked that somebody ordered my food for me. We had a nice time. We really did. And then we parted ways. And then a little while later, I got a text from him and thanking me and enjoying the time with me and wanted to see me again. And then he said, the reason why I was sliding down the window is because I had an erection. He told me that. You don't tell people that. I don't care if you have an erection. You don't tell a woman that.
Oh my.
I know.
Oh my.
I was
Well,
so,
God bless him for his honesty.
but I was offended.
Oh my.
I guess I should take it as a compliment that, he enjoyed that.
Yeah, he was attracted to you. He was attracted. Yeah, and it's just how that must have felt, to be on the other end. Oh dear, I hope she doesn't find out. But then
Oh
he
my
told
God.
you, so oh my. Um,
I just cut it off. I can't do this. I just cut it off. And so, yeah. And
oh, we
then,
got some laughing emojis from from our
you guys, can you believe that? Michael, would you tell a woman that? I mean, you're married, but
He's married, but I
I know,
don't
but
think
would you tell someone that? It was just, Michael, you are so bad. You are so bad. So,
oh my goodness.
so,
Well, oh my
so
goodness.
one more story. And,
Okay.
well, I do have more stories, but this one last. So this weekend, I was going to have lunch at a restaurant with a fellow. And when he was talking to me, I was in a pissy mood, and I shouldn't have even texted him back. And he lives across the river, and
Mhm.
and I can't parallel park. I never learned how to parallel park. Didn't have to learn.
Michael's
So,
like, no, I would not. He's like, no.
nope. Good, Michael. I'm glad because oh, Kelly,
Kelly's like, that's being straight, but yikes. Men can't hide it. Evelyn feels
you
sorry
put
for him.
your hands in front of you or something so they can't see? I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
this
know.
is a little interesting. Why doing that? I don't understand, but I'm not a man, so I don't know.
Well, one of my
This
friends
is-
asked
I
her.
can
One of my friends asked her husband and said he was probably repositioning himself. And I thought,
oh,
yeah, which is
that
something we don't have to do, Jennifer.
yeah, that makes sense to
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
Okay, we
Pam, I'm
got
glad you can't parallel park.
that.
Oh, you guys. So anyway, this other guy
Oh my
contacted.
goodness. It's getting
I know
good,
your
Karen,
comments.
already. We're only 10 minutes in.
I love your comments. And you guys don't know what else we're going to talk about. So anyway.
Friends, like you weren't even at the table yet, or were you? Were you already sat at a table, or you were
No,
in
I
the?
just walked in and I'm talking to him and he starts sliding down the window and I'm thinking this guy's having a stroke.
Oh
And
my goodness.
I saw my mom have a stroke, so I was really conscientious of
Oh,
it. Yeah.
I think maybe he
He liked
maybe he was starving.
I guess it's a compliment, but men, you don't tell women that. Oh, maybe I'm just older and you just don't do that.
Okay. Michael says the proper response would be, hold on, look out the window. I've got a situation. That's
And
how
I
he
would have
would.
done that. I would have looked out
Yeah.
the window or something else. Yeah. Oh, Evelyn, that is terrible. He was trying to parallel park. Oh my God, you guys.
I can see Kelly in the back. I can see Kelly in the back cracking up. We can see our producer down below. And
yeah. We can have a whole show on this.
oh my goodness gracious. Okay.
So this one guy asked me out and he wanted me to drive across the river. I said, does the restaurant have a parking lot? No, but I can meet you at the Rose Garden and I'll pick you up and take you there. And I thought, this is too convoluted. Remember, I was in a pissy mood. So he goes, okay, I'll be your designated driver and I'll come pick you up. And I thought, okay, that's the way it should be anyway. It should be that way. And I'm old school, you guys, in some things. And then we started talking about what I was doing, and I had all these chores. So he said, instead of doing that, I'll come out and help you. And I thought, oh my God, I'm not turning anyone down that's going to help me work in my yard. So, and I said, I'll make you some lunch and all this other stuff. So he came out and I don't know. You have to understand. Those of you that don't know me, my last marriage, I've been married 3 times, learned a lot of lessons along the way. But my husband was absolutely perfect. He seriously was. He was attentive and kind and just handsome and just a wonderful man, and took my kids under his wing and they called him dad. And we had a beautiful marriage. We were
Yeah.
together since
He
19.
checked all the boxes. He was
He
your
did.
soulmate.
He was
Beautiful.
he was my soulmate. So I lost track of where I was in my story.
I know you should see the comments. Nancy says, I think he had too many blue pills that day.
Oh my God.
Oh, we're like teenagers. Okay.
Tell her
All right.
date to behave.
Yeah. So your beautiful, amazing husband. And then it's like, that's a hard act to follow. And
It
so,
really is. And I got
yeah.
told by another psychic medium, Karen, you had Wagyu. I think that's how you say that steak. You might have to, go down to New York or something like that. And I know I will never get another car.
Mhm.
But I certainly didn't expect ground beef or hamburger, you know. So this guy came over and we're working in the yard. It's hot. It was like 90 and it was hot, and he was going to power wash my deck. And I learned a lot about him, and he didn't know a lot about me. So it was a very one-sided conversation.
Mhm.
He wasn't taking an interest in me. He was telling about himself. And I even took him in and I showed him this banner. He didn't say that much, didn't say
Ooh.
that much. And I did not say, well, I'm published, da, 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 da. I just, he didn't say that much. So at lunchtime, I'm sitting across from the table from him, and I apologize ahead of time if this is offensive to anybody. But I thought, could I kiss him? I thought, no, I can't kiss him. Could he be over me and me looking up at him and me enjoy that? I thought, no. And I just couldn't. And he also, his nose was really red. And I'm thinking he might be a little too much. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was
That is a sign when they have a red nose and they're real puffy that they're a drinker.
Yeah, and it was puffy and a little purple in it too.
Mm-hmm.
So that was, so after the date, the next day, I figured out a way, okay, I don't want to see him again. And I sent him a really nice text. And then he wished me well and I wished him well. So that was the end of my dating experience.
You chronicled some of these over on Facebook, so it's been fun to to be a part of your adventures there too. But
Who said that?
But God bless him for power washing your deck for you. So he does good with acts of service. So there you go.
Yeah, and he helped me plant in the front yard because
that was very kind.
Yeah, he was really nice. And oh my God, he's only been widowed a year. I know after a year, I could hardly get out of bed still. And this guy's out on the dating pool.
So yeah, so he's
time.
probably not ready yet. And I know we like to think a certain way, but the chemistry has to be there too. That's just without chemistry, you're going to have a good friend too. So, the red puffy. Kim understands. Hello, Kim, by the way, and Anne and Fran and Cheryl, everyone who's joined us. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here with us. We're already dishing out the good stuff. So you came on a good day.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I want to go on a side note for a second. I don't know if you know about cardology. Have you heard about that, Jennifer?
Cardology?
Card, like playing cards. Cardology.
No.
Well, Donna's coming on my show to do a live event. I interviewed her, and she does cardology. Donna, I can't remember her last name. I really can't. She's got her doctorate in psychology and was teaching at a university here. And I went to a psychic fair, and they'll take your date of birth, and playing cards were used before tarot cards.
Yes.
Yes. And then she does a yearly spread. So she did one when I was 69, 70, and 71. And so I was chatting with her the other day, and I don't understand it. It's got all these symbols and math and stuff, and I don't math. And so she explained it to me, and she told me some things that were going to happen this year now while I'm 70. She goes, but you will find your true love when you're 71, and it will
Oh,
just happen. So, and you know what though? The thing about it is, I'm okay. I never thought I would like living alone because this is the first time since Carl. I've never lived alone. And I'm really happy just with me being with my puppies.
yeah.
I am.
Yeah. Yeah. Kelly is saying as Dr. Donna Webb is going to be your guest coming on. That's who you were speaking of.
Oh, Kelly,
Um,
thank you.
yes, yes. And what you're speaking of is actually quite common these days because things have changed between men and women. And so they're talking about this sort of male loneliness epidemic that's happening. And it's just that women have learned to we're more open with our feelings and things like that. So we have learned to become more independent. We can make our own money, but we also have very satisfying relationships with friends as
Yeah,
well too. So we're good at hobbies and staying busy and staying connected. And so um, men don't have the same quality relationships outside of
yeah.
their romantic partnerships that women do. And so that's why you're seeing a lot of women who are happy being single and a lot of men who are very unhappy being single.
And I'm loving it.
All I heard was the yearly spread is 16.
God,
Oh
you
my
guys,
goodness gracious.
I'm gonna watch this back just to look at the comments because
Oh, it's
I'm looking at the camera, but
I
oh, Edie
Hi,
can't
Miss
share
Heidi. We love you, Heidi.
Oh,
All your
Heidi,
friends are here. I know all of our beautiful friends are here. We're so lucky.
I know. Yeah.
uh, when you are finally okay with being alone, that's when it happens. Oh,
Okay.
that's true. Yeah, because there's no energetic attachment. There's no reaching. There's no pulling. There's no hooking and all of that. You're just happy being you, and then all of a sudden, it might show up. There you go.
And I want someone with the same philosophical background as me, that
Hmm.
embraces spirituality and alternative ways
Yeah,
of thinking and doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
A spiritual partnership.
Yes. Yeah.
Hmm. I love it. I love it.
Ooh, you guys, sorry, I'm looking at your comments. Oh, wow.
I know. I know. We're again a little bit like 16-year-old teenagers. That's okay. It's fun.
Women
Oh
can
my
be
goodness gracious.
really, really rank. I'll tell
Yeah.
you.
Now this is funny because I'm not in the same world that you are in, so this is kind of funny. But now
You are or aren't?
I heard that you got kicked off of Match.com, I heard a couple of your dates got kicked off of a dating site, but then I also heard something happened with you too that you were going to share with us.
Yeah, I got banished. I got banished off of Match.com.
What did you do, Karen?
I nothing
I
bad.
can't stop giggling like a teenager. It's so funny.
Yeah, this isn't spicy, you guys. Sorry, this isn't spicy. Um,
Okay.
when you sign up for a dating site, they give you a time frame. Okay, this is your price for these 4 months, and they're going to take your money no matter what. Well, I was dissatisfied with Match.com. One, that's where no, that's not where I met. That was the second site. Have to get this clear. And you give them parameters. I said, okay, I want this age to this age, not more than 30 miles. They were sending me people all over the United States, all over. And people my son's age. A
Oh,
cougar is one thing
cougar mama.
no, ick. No, I'm not I do have a friend that was a cougar, but oh boy, does she have
Yeah.
stories. And so they misrepresented themselves. And then so I said, I'm not paying. Well, they still charge me. So I went to the bank and I said, okay, I want you to dispute this charge. So they put the money back in my
Ah.
account. Match.com didn't like it, so they banished me. And I said, oh, that's okay. I got to see what
Okay.
Nancy said. I
Nancy says,
know.
God bless you, Karen. When you have been with your best friend most of your life, they are big shoes that can't be filled, but love, your heart is open to love again. She loves that your heart is open to love again.
I am. And
Yeah.
when I find somebody, it's going to be up. So everybody's going to know. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and we'll be so happy for you too. And I know Bono will be too. I know he'll be, blessing you from heaven, but he doesn't want you to, end up with a loser he wants you to be with.
I wonder what he thought when that guy texted me and said that to me, because he knows how I
I can
react.
see him just being like, oh. I
My
can
poor
see him
wife.
talking in a little Italian on that one.
My poor wife. Yeah.
Oh,
So good luck, ladies, with the dating sites.
oh
Just
goodness.
yeah.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Uh, so, how has your connection with your husband, changed since since he passed away to spirit? Because I know that your own psych abilities got really heightened and turned on and
Cracked wide open.
amplified, cracked them. And these big traumatic episodes they are so painful. And you talked a lot about the grief in your book too. And I remember we spoke about that in the other show. But that kind of grief is enough to crack open not just your heart, but also your abilities too. So have you been able to? I know you talk about you give a message from Bono on all of your shows, and we're going to do one here tonight too that you've channeled through him. So clearly it's grown since the last time that we had our show together before.
Yes. So what was the question?
How has about your connection improving with your husband
Oh, with Bono?
since
Okay,
his past? How long has it been again since he's passed?
6 years.
It's been 6 years. That's right. Wow.
And it's just and
Okay.
it feels like yesterday. It feels
Yeah.
like yesterday. Well, when he
Yeah.
passed, all of a sudden I could see him coming to me. And that's quite unusual that that happens that quickly because you coming in as a physical apparition is a hard thing to do. And I remember sitting, I used to, he had a big red chair that he would sit in, and I would
Mm.
kick away the uh, hassock, and I'd get on my knees and I'd lay against him. And
Oh.
oh, I loved it. It was just a closeness we had, and he'd rub my back. Well, after he passed, I remember rubbing the chair and going back and forth and talking to him and everything. And I looked up, and he is just staring at me intensely. And he looked
Oh.
like he did when I met him. Uh,
Oh.
Young, thick black hair, and
Wow.
yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful seeing him. So my spirituality got cracked wide open, and could feel him all over the house and see him, which was nice because I remember I was doing something and I looked up outside up at the window and I could see him leaning against the window looking at me. And when I remember fixing something and looking back and he was sitting on the piano bench, and he was so proud of me for doing stuff. So that was very comforting. I don't see him as much now. That was just when he first passed, but I feel him every day. He's always giving me messages, putting signs into all the time. So I'm connected with him all the time. What else did you want to know, Jennifer?
It's so beautiful because I think that's one of the biggest things that people worry about is, well, will they go away? Will I not be able to feel them? And I think the connection will grow stronger. And if there is a break in the connection, it's not a break. It's perhaps they're giving you some time to grow, and so they're just stepping back a little ways so that you can grow. But it doesn't mean that they're gone. It just means that they're doing something, on your behalf to help you. Like sometimes guides do that as well too. And but I do like to tell people too, having done a lot of readings for people with partners who have passed, that you can keep the love alive, you can keep the passion alive, you can still have you can still keep the fire kindling and things like that. It's just an energetic connection versus a physical one too. And that's
I
important.
It is. And I remember you telling me that it can be a physical connection. And we're talking in a sexual way right now, that I can still have that connection with him in a physical way, because I miss the physicality of
Hmm.
feeling him, his body and all that. And I said, really? You can do that? And
Yeah.
Jennifer, can you kind of explain about how about that? And then I'll add a little.
Yeah. I mean, so we could call it spirit sex if you want to, whatever that is. But I've done a lot of readings, and it's like they can connect with you energetically. So it's not skin to skin, but you can feel their passion. You could feel them kissing you. You can feel them touching you, embracing you. All of this too. And some people who I've talked to about it are quite open. They're like, "Oh yeah, we do it." Like, "Oh my goodness, God bless you." And but how beautiful is that you can still have intimacy, it's just in a different way. That actually can happen too if you may have a guide, a spirit guide that actually is a soulmate of sorts, but is staying on the other side, but they're not incarnated with you yet. You will still have that very strong energetic bond. So you may come in contact with them at some point during your life and realize that you're also having that kind of experience. So it's good to remind people that the spirit world and the life force energy, the God energy, the source energy is creative in nature. Therefore, it is sexual. And so that energy is a part of everybody. You can call it the Kundalini energy, or you can call it creative force energy, whatever you like. But the spirit world is that it's not all just this, oh, it is also very creative, dynamic, energetic. So enjoy, people.
But so she told me that, and I said, really?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. And so um, I started talking to my husband about it. I said, well, hey, I guess we can do this. And, women, we have our special little toys that we can use for satisfaction. And so I started having energetic sex with my husband. And I will tell you, with him there and the toy, it's off the charts. It seriously is. It's
Hmm.
incredible. It's incredible. And I have even told him, no, honey, not tonight. I'm too tired. It's true. Because it's very explosive. It really is. God,
You're
more
gonna
than
get
you
me
know
cracking up. God
Sorry.
bless you. Oh, this is good stuff.
So this is for all the ladies out there.
I love Bono. I love him, but on a more serious note, so people know that they can have this. They don't have to be lonely. They can enjoy intimacy still with the person that they love the most. Yes, absolutely. Isn't the spirit world kind and generous in that way that we can have that kind of connection? That they will, but they don't want to scare you. So what you did was you said, okay, I'm giving you permission, I'm willing to try this. And that's how it happens, right? So they're going to be very careful not to scare you.
Look at
And
Nancy's comment. It's true, Nancy. It's true.
that's just but
True.
it's a thing. That's the thing. And like I said, people have relationships, with spirit guides, or even, it could even be an angelic figure. But that's the truth. But I think it helps people to know these things. There are different kinds of relationships that are out there besides just a human incarnated one too. And the spirit world, it doesn't have the same social constructs that we have here. So it's pretty much free, open love, unless
It
people
is.
choose,
And it is love.
unless, yeah, it's free, open
Everything's
love
love.
there.
All love based. It's all love
Yeah,
based.
yeah, yeah. And but some partners will be so bonded that even in spirit world, they choose to stay together in that particular way.
But wait, there's more.
Okay.
Nancy, you might want to go blah, 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 and not listen to this. it might be a little too much for you. Kim, thanks. Yeah, I knew you'd appreciate the honesty.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and I want comments on this. How many of you out there, the single ladies, the single men, how many of you sexted with someone? Does anybody do any sexting? Be honest.
I'm sure plenty of them do.
Okay. Well,
All right.
anyway, Nancy. Well, I think I may even try this one. I think
Nancy girl got a sense of humor on her this one. She's
Nancy. Evelyn, you're dying to know, aren't you? Okay. Well,
you should see what she started one Friday night. It was I think it was Kelly and myself, and then Shannon was there, and she left early, and then this whole thing got started on a Friday night episode a long time ago.
what happened?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you later.
Okay. Well, a few years ago, I connected with someone, and in a very wonderful connection, because this person had also suffered a great loss, and he could relate to what I was going through. So we had this really nice friendship. And quite frankly, he's the only person, I don't sink as low as I used to, but back then when I was just a puddle on the floor and crying, and he could talk me down and talk me out of it. And he could feel my energy. And I remember one night I was saying, God, I'm just exhausted, because he was trying to get me out of it. And he was saying, I'm exhausted too, because he was trying to help me. So that friendship grew and a closeness. And I will probably never get together with this person, just due to many different circumstances. And so we started down this road of sexting. So I started sexting with him. And I'm going to tell you, there were words that I couldn't say freely. And now I can say them without any problem because of the sexting, but it was like embarrassing at first. But we started sexting. And then I remember, oh my God, I'm shaking over here. I remember after sexting once, I got up and I said, Carl, really? 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 And he joined us. He joined us. The three of us were, oh my God, I know it sounds so flipping weird, but we were all doing it together. And I told this person, I go, like my husband's joining us and he wants to join us. And he was cool with it. He was cool with it. Now, never in a million years would I think any of this would happen to me. Yeah. So now Carl joins in with the sexting. Only if I let him. If I'm saying no, then.
So Carla and Bono are one and the same. This is her husband. That's in Spirit World, just in case anybody's new to this. And what a love story the two of you have had together. But like I said, it's all free love up in Spirit World. They don't get jealous. There's no rules. There's no social constructs or anything like that. It's pretty much polyamorous free love in Spirit World. So it doesn't surprise me. I've heard plenty of stories.
And Evelyn looked it up online. She must have looked up sex with spirits. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, Nancy was like, what is that? I'm not sure if she was kidding. But yeah, so sexting is texting dirty talk. Basically, you're talking sexual talk on text versus like phone sex, right?
Yeah. Nancy, you don't need to do it. Your husband's there. But you could send him spicy texts when he's at work.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm sure most husbands would appreciate that.
Well, I'm sure they would. Yeah. Woo! I told you.
Hi, Kay Weezy.
Oh my God. I don't think you want to be here, Kay Weezy.
This got really spicy really fast, unexpectedly, but hey, we made it.
I didn't actually. So I made this little outline I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
It's not in there. This was not in there. The road we went down.
Okay.
Whew, but that's
That's
okay.
okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. We can steer
go
back.
where-
We can
go where
steer back.
spirit leads.
Okay. So for any of us single ladies out there, what
Whew.
would you recommend?
Oh my
Because
God, Nancy is cracking me up.
what'd she say? I'm
I'm
taking
taking
notes.
notes. Oh my God.
You
Yeah.
can send her some examples later. My goodness gracious. Okay.
And I look
So
so innocent, you guys, don't I? Don't I look innocent? Yep.
you do look very innocent, Miss
Yeah.
Karen.
And I'm a school teacher
Yeah.
also. Oh, no, I know my former students are not watching this, so we're good.
Yeah. That's okay. Well, you're a grown up. I have noticed though that it seems like, especially when people are older and their spouse has passed away, so they're a widow or a widower, and they get together with somebody, they don't seem to care about the old rules anymore that they grew up with when they were younger. They just do what they want, and they've kind of stopped caring what people think, and they're just living kind of in the
True.
moment. So there's a lot of like
True.
shacking up and living in sin and all that, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But that's how it is, because they're just like, we just don't, we don't do
care.
this old, we don't, yeah, exactly. You're just gonna,
you get to a
you just
point
want to be
in your life-
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You stop
You
caring
get
what
to a
people think,
point-
live your life for others. Yeah.
Yeah. And people are going to judge you no matter what. So you might as well
That's
just be
true.
yourself,
Yeah.
Let them judge the authentic you.
Yeah. Be your sexy self, Karen.
My sexy self.
Be your
I
sexy
never
self.
show cleavage. I don't do that kind of stuff. Maybe I should show cleavage. Could your husband
You
send
would
a
like
nude?
to.
I would be okay with it.
I'm sure
Yeah.
it'd be appreciated.
Yeah. And yes, my
Your
husband.
husband sent a new and be okay with it.
Yeah.
He absolutely can. I've never seen a jealous spouse in spirit world. They're always giving the go ahead for finding new love. They want their person to be happy and fulfilled in life. They understand, especially from spirit world, that life is short and meant to be lived to the fullest, and they only want the best for you. So they don't want you getting involved with losers that are going to hurt you and break your heart and all of that. But they definitely are like, yes, find new love. I'm not jealous. I know you love me. I think of it makes me think of Titanic, and Jack waited all of those years and she got remarried and had all these adventures. But then when she passed away, she got reunited with him once again. Jack and Rose from the movie, remember?
She
Yeah.
should have scooted over and put him up on that door or whatever she was laying on with him. Why didn't she share that?
I think it was I think it wasn't sturdy enough for the two of them.
Oh,
Yeah. In the movie.
in the
Yeah.
movie, yeah. I was going to tell you something. Oh well, it'll come back if it's supposed to. Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. So having started to navigate the dating field and the dating world,
Mhm.
what would you suggest that people like look for or watch out for?
I would definitely do a meet and greet with someone, like on a format, whether it's FaceTime on your phone, to make sure that person is really who they say they are and just not show
Mhm.
up. That would be the main one. Make sure that they align with your core being, because there are certain people, and I make sure politically and some other things where they stand, because I want to be aligned with them. That really helps.
Mhm.
And don't accept just anything. You are a temple. You are a goddess, and you should be treated that way. You should.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Don't settle.
I think that's maybe a big mistake that people make on both ends is they're lonely, and so they ignore the red flags because they're lonely and they're so desperate for affection and they want to feel appreciated and love, and then they get themselves into something that actually makes them pretty unhappy, and then it's hard to get out of later too. And then they go, "Oh, why did I do that?" So I think you're right, and having standards changes your energy, so it changes who you attract. And so you're less likely to attract somebody who's going to, hurt your feelings or disappoint you. And it shows that you have confidence within yourself. So it's a very different energy.
It's entirely
So
different.
yeah, yeah.
And I had two husbands before I met Bono. And one was a narcissist and one was a misogynist. And I look back, I know, my parents said don't marry either of them, but you know, you don't listen to your parents. And but I don't look back that as a failure. I learned so much about myself, and I got my power back, which they took away. And I look at everything that happens in my life, even just being here, they're all lessons. They're all lessons. And what are you going to take away from it? I mean, I could have been bitter and, you know, this is what happened to me. Oh, poor me. No, it made me stronger.
Yeah. And sometimes we experience what we don't want to really further define clearly what we do want. So we have a clear vision of what we do want, how we want to be treated, what we know we deserve, our value, our worth, all of that too. Heidi said, I've made too many red scarves out of all the red flags.
Oh, Heidi.
Yeah. I think we all know how that feels. We've all been there.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and they're so easy to ignore because you can get over, you know, all of the good things about them and maybe the charm perhaps and the things like that too. And so that's I don't know why I used to tell people this even at a young age. I think this was just my own higher self that would come out, and I would just tell my friend, just like, wait 3 to 6 months, you know, because people can't be on their best behavior forever, you know, wait that 3 to 6 months. And I know how hard it is because you get the attraction, but
I agree.
Give yourself, before you fully, you know, let yourself get too attached. Yeah.
And then I think, you know, I cannot believe I really do enjoy living by myself. I had never lived by myself before, ever. There was always a child with me, or a husband and a child, or two children. And I actually love living alone. And I come home to my puppies, and it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I never thought I'd have that comfort. So it was nice.
Yeah. Yeah. And you have beautiful friendships, beautiful work relationships. You're a 2-time author, one on the way. You are beautiful and inspiring, Karen.
That's really nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Heidi saying she made beautiful scarves, though, from the lessons learned. I love that. That's beautiful, Miss Heidi. Yeah.
Everybody on this network is so beautiful. The comments that you make on Jennifer's wall and on mine, is just a lovely, lovely place. And it's safe.
Yeah.
People can talk.
Yeah.
I really, really like. Yeah.
I agree. We've carved out a beautiful space.
Also, I have a huge tribe of friends, and that makes a difference too. If I want to do something, there's always something for me to do or somebody to see or whatever. That helps. So you don't feel lonely, like you have to be with someone. You have to have somebody to fill that void, because you have so many other beautiful friendships.
Right, exactly. So you found a way to be fulfilled in many different areas, and hopefully that will attract the same to you too. Because, like I said, I really hope for the men out there too, that they can start to cultivate more, deep relationships with friends too, and have more hobbies and things like that, and understand that there's other connections and things that they can do beyond romantic partnerships out there too. But it's just culturally, it's not necessarily encouraged. Whereas women, we share so much with each other, and men don't seem to have been given the permission to do that just yet. And I think it's changing. It's just, it will take some time to move forward.
Catch up.
But when you have two people who are fulfilled and then they come together, that's magic. Yeah.
And even Carl, though, Carl Bono, same person. He had other interests that did not include me. He had a poker group that he played with once a month. for a good 20 years. And I loved it when we hosted and they'd come over. And when I heard the word blowjob, I would immediately leave and not come back into the room. That's it. I'd pick up my plate of food. I was eating with them, and okay, I'm out of here. I do not need to hear this conversation. And he formed a band. He had other outside interests too. It wasn't just me. So you have to find satisfaction for both of you.
Right, right. So you were both fulfilled within yourselves, and that made for a beautiful harmony between the two of you, a beautiful partnership that you shared. But he really, it's like he really was. I can tell, with his energy, he was a good man. So he understood you. Your woman is number one. You treat her with respect. You treat her like a queen. You protect her. You defend her. All of that, and there's a certain kind of energy. There's a certain amount of maturity, emotional maturity that comes with that, to be able to be that for you and for other women too. And so you were very fortunate, but also very deserving, after everything you have been through, to find such a good man in your life too, that just seemed to really understand women and respect women and want you to feel so loved and appreciated.
And, I was thinking back, and I agree with everything that you just said. We actually never fought. I remember one time getting mad at him, one time. And what I did is I went outside the house to cool off. And I think Victoria was maybe 6 or 7. So she came outside and stood with me while I was cooling off. But we got along just really, really. We had so much respect for each other. And Carl's dad died when he was young, maybe 8, and he was raised by his mom, and she just did such a good job with him about how to treat women and how to be respectful.
Oh, that's wonderful. So that's another important point, is how did their parents teach them and raise them too? Exactly. Too. And so when he came into your world, he wasn't looking for another mom. He was looking for a partner to love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I told you all this stuff, you guys.
I know you caught me by surprise a little too. We love you. It's all good. We love you.
Yeah. Well, they're going to judge you anyway, guys. So you might as well just be yourself.
No one's judging you, and you're not saying anything that other people aren't already doing, and so it's all good. You're just being human like everybody else too. And yeah,
I want Nancy to start sexting her husband when he's at work and stuff. Spice up your life.
Send him a spicy text. I think I saw an Instagram reel on that one time, and it was different. It was different scenes of different partners when and so they had flipped showed the phone of the reaction of the male partner when his female partner had sent him a spicy text, and it was like,
it was good, wasn't it?
They loved it. Oh, they loved it. It's so sweet. They're just like, oh wow.
Oh.
But what I love though, also, is that within you, Karen, because you are comfortable with your womanhood, you're comfortable with yourself, and you've grown into be this person that you can allow this to come forward out of you. There are other women who would have a harder time with this because it's pushed down, and so they're not in touch with their sexy self. But she's always in there somewhere, right? And so it's like, by telling your story, you might be helping other women to get in touch with their sexy self, and to maybe even try something, and kind of get it out, so it's not being suppressed down deep, right? Because when we suppress parts of ourselves, we deny a level of happiness within ourselves too. And human beings are innately, inherently sexual because we procreate, but also because we are spirit. And that creative force energy, call it the Kundalini, call it whatever you would like to call it, is in everybody. And we live in a spiritual community, and that has been activated. When anyone's had a spiritual awakening, that's going to start to be activated, and it may increase over time too. But that's what it is, right? And so you've been fortunate that you've had this, this birth of energy within you, and have grown so much in yourself that you can allow her out, and she has a part of your world. She has a seat at the table, this beautiful part of you. That's wonderful.
I never imagined my life would be the way it's been the last 6 years. When I retired, and I just wanted to live on couple little acres with my husband and grow old together and bake chocolate chip cookies. Seriously, that's what I wanted to do. And no, that did not come to fruition. But so you never know. And this quote was given to me when I was in a really dark place years ago, when I thought I was a failure because I couldn't make 2 marriages work, and I was contemplating suicide. She told me, "You never know what's around the bend in the river." And I thought, oh, that's just wisdom. You don't know what's coming up for you down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There could be miracles coming for you. There could be great gifts, magical pots of gold awaiting you. And how are you going to enjoy it if you don't stick around to find out?
Yeah, I'm going to be here a long time. So Nancy has been doing some things that she hasn't told us, but through a pager, who uses a pager anymore? So you've been doing this quite some time, Nancy.
It may or may not have been something we have been doing for years, but through a pager. Interesting. Page turners of text.
Pagers are a while.
Okay. So pagers, you can send phone numbers, you can send numbers, or I'm not sure if you can send words. Can you send words on a pager, or was it only numbers?
Not back in the day. It was just numbers. And then you would
Oh my
call
goodness.
them.
I'm not sure, it's been so long, but you could send numbers. So maybe, yeah.
She was doing 69, 69, 69, 69. Just teasing, Nancy. Maybe not.
I think that's where everybody's minds went. Codes. Oh, goodness gracious. And welcome to the Love Show, everybody.
Okay, now, Jennifer, it's time for you to sing your song.
Sing for so we were goofing off backstage before we went live, and I was like, the Love Show, like the Love Boat from the old series back in the day. Da, 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 da. I didn't have time to make up a good jingle for it, so maybe next time, Karen, we get on to dish more dating dirt. Well, I'll have something all set up. The Love Show. Okay.
We'll have to do an update when that, if in fact I do connect with somebody else.
Yes.
2027.
10134 is Heidi upside down. Yeah. Aw, that's cute. I love that. We did do that with pagers. We did numbers to spell words. That's right, because a 3 will become an E, and a 1 could become an L, and the fork. Yeah. It's been so long.
Yeah, so long.
Nancy says we invented it.
I think Nancy did.
Oh, my.
By the way, Nancy's coming live on my show on this upcoming Saturday.
Excellent. Yeah. And what time is this? Is this at noon Pacific time?
At noon.
Noon Pacific time, everybody, 8 p.m. in the UK, 3 Eastern. So please mark your calendars for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, yeah. You two are going to be trouble together.
Oh, no. We'll be very appropriate, because she's going to be doing readings and that kind of stuff. So
beautiful. Yeah, okay.
I
have to catch that. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, Karen. Now let's talk about your book real quick. Let's switch gears. So tell us about the first 2 books, and then what you might be working on the way, because I believe a third one is in process.
Yeah, it just keeps getting pushed to the back burner, and I finally let go of that guilt that I'm not working on my book. So the first one is behind me. Whoever dies first wins. I do listen to my heavenly team, and they told me that grief that I experienced eviscerated me. It did. It was brutal.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, if I can help one person, just one person, I will do it. So I wrote that book. And I'm very proud of what I did. It's not just my story, because it gives you tips too, on surviving and what not to say to a widow. And a lot of people
Hmm.
don't know how to handle a widow. They can handle,
Yeah.
parent dies, but they don't know what to say. So I'm very proud of that book. And I never set out to be an author. And as a retired school teacher, I found out there were not books on grief for kids. It was a taboo subject. And I had a fellow that was teaching first grade, and I was his mentor teacher. And one of his students came to school, and they were sitting around circle time. And the little boy goes, yeah, my mom was murdered last night to a drug deal gone bad. And then all these little firsties are going, oh, is my mom going to get murdered? Is she going to die?
Oh,
I know.
oh my goodness gracious.
And the parents, or I think he lived with his grandparents. They didn't tell the teacher what had happened. They just sent this child to school. So I wrote another book about losing losing a parent, and that's Angel Paws on the Rainbow Bridge, a doggy's tale of hope and love. It talks about angels in the heavenly realm. It's not a religious book, but the message is there is life after death.
Yeah.
That we will once again be reunited in the afterlife. The third book is a stretch, you guys. The third book is Parallel Lives. The life I'm living now, talking about that. The life where Bono and I are together, but I die. And the third one is when Bono and I never meet. So is that crazy? But that's what I was told to write.
That's wild.
That's wild. Yeah.
It reminds me of, there's an old movie called Sliding Doors. I think it's with Gwyneth Paltrow. But it's how one difference, whether you get on the train or you don't get on the train, and what happens in the lives afterwards too. And it shows two different sequences of events from that one choice. So that'd be a good movie for people to catch if they're interested in.
What's the name of
that? Sliding Doors. It's an older film, but yeah.
I'm writing that down.
She makes the train. She doesn't make the train.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah. Miss Nancy was talking about her stepmother. She was widowed 3 times and also wrote such a lovely book. I always was in awe of how she was able to keep her heart open and love again. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. She's now passed and enjoying all of them in heaven. All of her husbands in heaven. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's beautiful, Nancy.
Yeah. And like I said, there's no jealousy. And so she can have the love of all 3. And it's just love. There's nothing. Yeah. It's just pure love.
That's
what it is.
Mm-hmm. And hardly wait to go there.
Yeah. But not yet. You've got a book to write.
Well, you know what? I interviewed before I was on Sacred Spiral somebody, and I'm not going to mention the name, but they had a near-death experience, shared death experience, and saw 9/11 before it happened. And he is was gifted prophecy where he can tell when people are going to die. I won't go into that story, but it is fascinating. And I said, I want to know when I'm going to die. He goes, I'm not going to tell you. Well, I am persistent. And so about the third conversation, I said, I want to know when I'm going to die. You know, it's just fine. And he goes, you're going to live to an old age. Because I wanted, quite frankly, to check out between 69 and 72. And I'm 70 now. Because, I'd still be doing good. I'm not old and frail and feeble? And he goes, no. And I said, 85. And he goes, longer. I go, oh, no, please, no. 95. 95.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to live to 95. As long as I can keep this, then I'll do it. I don't want both of my parents had, mom had Lewy body and dad had dementia, and I just don't want to lose my mental faculties.
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah. Just take good care of your health, and that will help with your brain as well too. There's a lot of state-of-the-art things now that people can do to help preserve their neural capacity too, and
Kelly.
yeah, and even increase and reverse potentially your neurology as well too. You are blazing with energy. That doesn't surprise me. You burn bright. Yep. Yeah, that's beautiful.
But Kelly, you're going to host me a long time.
Yeah, indeed. I know. I have a lot of longevity in my genetics as well too. Assuming I fall in the footsteps of the maternal line too. So I'll probably be up there with you.
And I just Tai Chi helps too with the mind.
Yes. I'm big on my sort of anti-aging protocol and health and fitness protocol too, because I'm like you. I want to keep my mind, and I also want to keep my skin.
Me too. I want to my skin. I want to be moving.
Yeah. Yeah, we want the brain to work, we want the body to move, and and we want the skin to stay nice looking. So.
Nancy thought I was talking about Botox. No.
No, she just doesn't want to get dementia. That is a very challenge. That's a very challenging way for people to go to. So yeah, we have to take care of our brains and our physical. Take care of your mitochondria, everybody. You got to take care of your cells. And use your mind too. Use your mind in a capacity of problem solving and doing different things. So you're constantly using it like a muscle, stretching it in different ways.
And I play games on the computer every morning. Brain games.
Yes.
Not shoot 'em up, kill people, but it's brain games to be stimulated.
Yeah, absolutely too. As a medium, I have noticed too, and of course this is not across the board, but I've noticed that a lot of people who have something like dementia, Alzheimer's, or other types of situations health-wise that require them to need a lot of care. They tend to fall on a profile of early in their life being hyper independent, very in control of things too. And it seems like from a soul perspective, the soul wanted to experience both ends of the spectrum. So this is just a soul version of this too. And of course, it's not across the board, but I do remember I was giving a reading to somebody, and we were connecting with a family member that had Alzheimer's, and I expressed this, and she said, do you know the neurologist said the same thing? That there was a personality type that kind of went through this too. The neurologist didn't know why, perhaps, but said the same thing. So it is interesting. It's not bad either. It's just about understanding yourself. And then if you are somebody who has been, more controlling in nature or more independent in nature, that you also allow yourself to allow people to do things for you, be more receptive to people wanting to give to you, wanting to give you love, wanting to care for you too. That could even mean, allowing yourself to be pampered by going and getting a massage or a facial or something like that. So you can find ways to express that are very healthy, that maybe could make it, avoid the big. So I would say, give your soul a lot of rich, diverse experiences, and then perhaps you won't have to have this humdinger at the end in different ways. So. But I said that's not across the board, so don't worry, Miss Karen.
I was that person that had to be in control, believe it or not. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are, and that's just out of survival too. But I want to be mindful of the time for us to make sure I haven't missed any comments. But you were going to, Nancy, you're so funny. Yes, brain power is important too. You were going to give us a message that you channeled from Bono. Would you like to do that now?
I would love to do that now.
Okay. Okay.
I
Let's do that.
always end with Love from Bono.
Okay.
And
We're going to put up a picture, right, of you and your hunk of burning love.
hunk of burning love.
Your hunk of burning love. Your man.
Yeah, and for those of you that haven't seen him, he was 6'3" and just, oh my God, drop dead gorgeous. He was. Where is he? I can't see him.
Where is he?
Coming, I know.
Kelly's getting it. We're getting it.
He's going,
Give us just a few seconds, folks. There he is. Oh, look at the two of you.
That's when, right after
Beautiful.
he asked me to marry him.
Oh,
it was right after.
You two look so happy and so in love there.
We were, and we were always touching. Always touching. Every photo I see of us, we were always touching. Yeah.
Was that your love language, touching?
It must have been.
Yeah.
And I never thought about it that way.
Beautiful.
Okay. Love from Bono. Karen and I had a unique, unconditional love. We truly did. Sadly, this is not the norm in our society. We honored and respected each other, lifted each other up. We did not fight. We were adventurous and embraced each other fully. Many friends were jealous as they had not achieved this level of commitment. The secret to our success? Total devotion, honesty, taking into consideration all of the actions and having open discussions. We had a routine every night. Every night, I would sit on the couch. We have a red couch, and my dogs would sit on either side of me, and he sat in his red chair. And I'd pet the dogs, and we always talked about our day. We talked about our day. We talked about, what was going to be happening during the week or tomorrow. We were always sharing our lives together. And after we talked, I would always get up and walk over and kiss him goodnight. And we always said, I love you. And that is the memory. That was my last memory with my husband, was kissing him and saying goodnight. Whew. That was our last communication before I left the earthly plane. This sustains my life, my wife. Try to create an open display. I think that's the word, with your mate. Consider this when you make decisions. Put them first and have them put you first. That's a starting point. Remember, every day is a gift. So thank you, sweetheart.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Every day is a gift.
Every day is a gift.
Every day is a gift.
And appreciate that and know that. Oh, Jennifer, no, he was a heck of a man, I'll tell you. Thank you.
He's your angel.
Guys, it's been fun.
It has been fun. Miss Karen, where can everybody find you, love? We've got you on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah, those are the main places where I am. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Okay, beautiful. And we did put a banner across, and of course you can always look into the adverts that we put out. They've got all of the links on there for you. So you can give Karen a follow on Facebook, Instagram, and over on YouTube. Her channel on YouTube is Inner Realms, Outer Journeys. She is also a host on the Sacred Spiral Network, and she's got tons of wonderful shows with amazing guests as well that you can go in and watch. So please do give her a subscribe. We appreciate that too. If you have a chance and you hadn't already, if you could heart our video over on YouTube and Facebook, we greatly appreciate it. Quick reminder, next Monday, no Love Show. We'll be back in 2 weeks, but I will be back on Embracing Infinity, my sister show, this coming Friday as well, and plenty of other wonderful shows on the Sacred Spiral Network throughout the week, including Miss Karen interviewing Miss Nancy Maritala this coming Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific and 8 p.m. in the UK as well too. So that'll be quite wonderful. So Miss Karen, as we come back on screen, any last words that you would like to share with us?
Any last words? I've done so much talking. Yeah, there is a last word. Okay. I think what's really important to know is our self-worth. and offer love to ourselves and appreciate our gifts and appreciate what we have to give to the world, because we are all so magnificent and so beautiful. Don't ever diminish your light. Don't let anyone diminish your light, and just keep shining.
That is perfect, Karen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I
Hmm.
love you so much, my queen. Thank you so much for being my guest here on Embracing Infinity. And it's such a blessing that you reached out back the time when you invited me to be your guest on your show for the first time. I'm so happy you did. And look at how everything has just grown and blossomed from there. And then here we are here today together, sharing in this safe, beautiful, and fun space of love. And we're so very lucky. A big thank you to our producer, Kelly Brickle, for taking
Uh,
such good care of us in the
we
background.
love
She's
Kelly.
also,
We
we
all love
love Kelly.
Kelly.
Yeah, and she's also the owner and creator and producer of the Sacred Spiral Network. And to all of our beautiful friends who are here with us, we love you dearly. We thank you for always coming and supporting and for contributing and being in the energy with us. It would not be the same without you. We're all truly very blessed. So we have many blessings to count. Let us do that tonight before we go to
Woo.
bed. Yes, indeed. And with that, we will see you next time on The Love Show. Sleep with the angels, everybody, and have a beautiful week
Oh,
ahead. Lots of love. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Karen.